Hi, it's the Time One slash Bishie, and let's play some more Final Fantasy XIV. So, back on. Well, let me go back even further. So, there is a pretty popular streamer named Ross Donovan, also known as Rubber Ninja, also known as Rubber Ross. He is formerly from Game Grumps, and apparently he's getting known for being the Eggwalker in Final Fantasy XIV. I don't know if y'all were aware, but previously he's eaten, I believe it was 999 eggs, and then he upped it by eating 2,020 eggs. And then even more recently, he put a goal of being here on Final Fantasy and eating, was it 364 eggs, I believe it is. He was doing it for charity, or not charity, but basically he was doing it to see if he could do it. And basically that many eggs is every single bag slot opened. So he opened his inventory, and all these slots, so he had 140 slots filled with 999 eggs. And then and then he even upped the ante even more and said if for every 1,000 subscribers he got, or 1,000 subscriptions he got, he would add another 999 eggs. So I believe it took him about a week, and I believe in total he ate 147,000 eggs. So, me being me, I thought that'd be cool to get in on his Twitch stream as this character, tinybishie. I know he doesn't know who I am. I'm like not even a blip on his radar. But I thought it'd be cool for me to be watching Ross's stream and be like, hey, that's me. So, I had his stream going on my TV. And now my computer is in the front room, and it has a good view of the TV. So I was able to figure out where he was, via the server and via, little landmarks and all that stuff. And it ended up being 22 minutes of footage that I pared all the way down to about a little over 5 minutes. And it took him, there were so many people around him, it took 8 minutes and fighting through a ton of lag just for him to show up. That's how many people there were. But I ended up getting close to him a couple times, following him to a new, because he would walk around in locations. He wouldn't stay in one location. I think mainly because he didn't want to break the server. So I followed him to a different location, posed next to him, and then took a screenshot. And almost immediately after I finished taking the screenshot, another character moves into view and blocks my character. So I'm glad that I did that. But I wanted to show y'all that bit of footage that I got and edited down. And here it is. Uh, so that was back on July 21st that clip was taken. I know. But I had to do it. It was a once in a lifetime opportunity, I found out, to be able to stand next to Ross, the Eggwalker, Donovan. So, but anyways, we gotta talk to Batteron and see what he wants. I have a feeling. So we're getting to a point where my character has to go into dungeons, and unfortunately, in this game, dungeons are. You have to do dungeons to progress. I've yawning. I'm sorry. You have to go into dungeons to progress the story. And unfortunately, I picked the wrong class. I just picked this cute little class that I didn't realize I would have to tank in dungeons. I thought it would just be like World of Warcraft, and if I wanted to pick DPS, I could DPS. Nah. And I found that out too late. I had already invested so much time in this character for all y'all to see. So, this means, and I hope you're not too disappointed, but I did find out that I can switch to another class that is DPS, do the same dungeons, and then once I go to turn it in, switch back to my tank class, which is currently Gladiator. And I can get the credit for Gladiator. So I'm going to be doing that for the dungeons. Sorry about that if you're disappointed. But I'm only doing that because, like, I'm not confident enough to do dungeons as a tank. And if I could choose not to, I would not do dungeons at all. But I have no choice, so I'm just going to level up and switch to a DPS class in order to do those dungeons. So you'll still see the dungeons, just not as a gladiator. Not that big of a deal. But anyways, let's see what Batteron has to say. Welcome to the Drowning Wench. Sit wherever you like, mate. I'll be with you in a... Aye, I'm Batteron, alright. Who's asking? Ah, I've got a job for a capable adventurer, you say? Well, you're bloody right. Just so you're fairly warned, though, this ain't no job for the faint of heart. Things are liable to get downright bleeding airy, and if you think you're still interested, let me know, and I'll fill you in on the details. Okay. So, let's see. There we go. Also, yeah, wasn't it crazy how chaotic it gets being around Ross? Oh my god. That's why it took forever to load it. Can I have a shirt? Oh, thank God. I'm not walking around bare-chested no more. I'm actually decent and covered. Oh my god, that's funny. Okay. So we're going to reassign gear. Yes. Okay. It's probably pirates. Batteron, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench, has need of a capable adventurer. I thank ye for taking the time to help me out. Now, I'm sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. Word has it some suspicious-looking buggers have been sneaking in and out the Satasha Sea Grot, and I need a trustworthy sort to Edam up north of Ailport and find out who they are and what they're up to. Don't sound like much, I know. But it weren't so long ago as the Fishback's pet pirates paid us an unwelcome visit, and folks are feeling a bit nervous. If you would permit me, Master Baderon, I would be happy to elaborate. Well, well, if it ain't the Chief Yellowjacket himself, to what do I owe this rare honor, Commodore Raynor? Come to make sure me patrons are behavin', or just thirsty? Neither. In fact, I was informed that you had requested an adventurer to assist in my investigation, and I come to offer what information I could sift from recent reports. Not resident. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Ailport, in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers had completed a routine patrol of the region, the Satasha Seagrot included. The search revealed little, save that a family of Coerls have taken up residence in the caves. Nothing to concern us, in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search Satasha again. But with the Sahagin testing our defenses daily, I am loath to assign the task to the limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Thus, I sought the services of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead. Any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. Then it's settled. Satasha is located in western La Nasia. For more detailed instructions on how to reach the place, I suggest you consult Vampella. She can be found at the ferry docks on the lower decks. You are the man. Good luck to you, lad. Okay. So yeah, this is the first of 3 dungeons I have to do. And once I complete the dungeons, I can learn writing. Once I hit level 20, I think it is. But here, let's talk to her real quick. Rising to the challenge. I told one is ill-pleased with the carelessness of the wench's customers. We all know how it feels to have one too many. That's why I'll not fault our patrons for much of what goes on at our tables. But is it too much to ask that they keep their belongings on their person when they leave? It wouldn't bother me so much if half of them didn't show up a week later, ranting and raving as if their drunken heedlessness were somehow my fault. Take this impressive-looking journal right here. As oft used as it seems to be, I've no doubt its owner is tearing up the town, searching for his prized possession. A stranger he was, a swarthy Rogadian, who enjoyed his drink, seemed to be getting on well with one of our regulars. Quintinian, perhaps you could still catch up with him and spare me the headache. I'd offer you a free drink, but last time I did that, Baderon docked my wages. Dude, that sucks. Okay. And, she has a quest too, so. Beauty is only scalp deep. I love it. I love this quest so much. If you see my live stream on Twitch, then you've already seen me do this quest. But if you're not interested in Twitch streams for some reason, or via VODs because they're too long, You can watch me do it now. Sorry, I had to take a drink. I'm also recording this about an hour and a half after I got off work. So if my voice seems kind of tired and worn, that's why. It gets pretty noisy at my work, and so I have to kind of shout for the customers to hear me. And that kind of just like grates on my voice for doing it hours and hours on end. But I needed a video for Tuesday, so this is going to be Tuesday's video, which you're seeing right now if you're watching on Tuesday, or if not, if you're watching it after, this is Tuesday's video. Beauty is only scalp deep. Rumors of a dangerous madman about town have... God, her name... Hold... to be ill at ease. You're either a brave man or a fool, friend, to be wandering the streets of Leminsa today with a slasher of Fisherman's Bottom on the loose. You've not heard? There's a madman about. Why, it said he brandished his blades so long and sharp that they could gut a whale. No one's seen any blood yet, but he hasn't stopped the rumors from sending shivers up spines in every alehouse in town. That you're still standing before me tells me you don't scare easily as the rest. Perhaps you can assist with the investigation. To start with, you might want to look into that scream I just heard outside. Shudder. Okay, well. Kind of have to go this way anyway. Talk to you about the journal. Have I seen who? Look, just because I spend more nights at the wench than in me own home doesn't mean I'm mates with every sod who comes stumbling through the doors. Rude. Wait a minute, that bloody book. Why didn't you say so sooner? The tight-arse bastard drained 20 flagons and promptly passed out, leaving yours truly to foot the bill. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Sorry. So, you picked to watch someone who gets distracted very easily, and the more tired I am, the more distracted I get. I'm sorry. Said he was heading for airport. Where else the scurvy stop? Naimia willing, he's still stranded on the ferry docks, though the gods know it won't help me get my gill back. Okay. Now we're gonna go this way. The proper way. Oh my god. When I did this for stream, I messed up and I got so lost. And even I was getting frustrated. I think because the map is so small, it's like tricks my brain into thinking I'm going to a different place than I really am. What are you waiting for? That's him, the slasher. Apprehend him, toss him in gale, and throw away the key, or gut him and feed his lifeless... I'm spitting. Feed his lifeless body to the sharks for all I care. Just do something. Woe is me. Whatever did I do to deserve this cruel fate? For 6 moons, I saved every gill of my husband's hard-earned wage, foregoing new shoes, a new purse, sometimes even food for our children. Ma'am. Oh, no. No, you need your priorities straight. All in anticipation of this day. The flustered man looks so distraught. What's so special about today, you ask? Why, this day marks the arrival of a world-renowned aesthetician in Limsa. My endless patience and self-control were to be rewarded with a hair-raising transformation that would have every fashion-conscious Lominsan oohing and awing in admiration. Instead, I find myself accosted by this lecherous lout. Speaking of which, weren't you going to do something about this? Go ahead, have your way with him. I doubt he has anything to say for himself. Okay, so... Ah, I didn't spell it right. I'm like, hey, da da da. Oh, the ignominy of it all. Of course you take her side. For shame. Is there no unsympathetic ear in this entire nation? An artiste of my renown should be welcomed with open arms and a 21 cannon salute. Instead, I'm branded a criminal. The tools of my trade, nay, the extensions of my very soul, ripped unceremoniously from my person like barnacles from the side of a frigate. I love him. I will not last long in my weakened state. No, even as we speak, the world around me grows dim. With my dying breath, I speak unto you 3 names, 3 kind souls who may yet put right what has gone so frightfully wrong. Forge Master Hanaz. Oh. Forge Master Hananza of Naldik and Vimelis. Guildmaster Beaton of the Gridanian Carpenters Guild, and Severian of the Alchemist Guild in Olda. If there is one onze of compassion in you, seek them out and tell them Jan Delaney sent you. I'm sorry. When my soul is restored and my name rightfully cleared, all of Laminsa, nay, the entire realm will sing the praises, for I, Janda Lanian, am none other than the A's, Okay. So, we have 2 places to go to. Okay, oh, I have to go to lower decks. Okay. So, let's go find a little travel device. Oh my god, I feel like I'm having hiccups. And just, ugh. What are they doing? Is he gonna dance? my god, that's kind of funny. I love finding like funny little things like that. Oh. I think there's a teleportation thing right here. So, yeah. So I have to go to the Fisherman's Guild. That's where I'm going to find the person I need to talk to. Because it was the lower decks. Okay. And I have to go get the ferry to get to what's it? It's probably pirates, but I'm going to do that later. Right now, let's talk to him. If you have business with me, be quick about it. My ferry and my next great adventure await. My journal? Why, I thought I'd lost it forever. Pardon my rudeness, friend. Perhaps I should have stopped after 19 flagons. Haha. Did you steal a glance at his pages, perchance? No? A shame that. For this book contains, how might I say, a record of my numerous adventures. Excuse me. Quite the inspiring read, if I do say so myself, which I believe I just did. Ha ha ha. You've the air of an adventurer about you, if one's still untested. But take heart, even the most accomplished adventurer, and I speak from personal experience, was once a whelp with more dreams than sense. Were there only some way for me to repay your, but of course, I have a fresh journal right here that might as well have your name on it. Why not keep a record of your own? That one day we might regale each other with stories of our deeds. With that, I shall be off for adventure, and a flagon or 20 of the realm's finest ale calls me. Fare you well on your journey, and next time you find yourself at the wench, do thank the Elysian fellow for his generosity. Har har. He kinda didn't have a choice, you know. Challenge log obtained. You now have access to the challenge log, which will serve as a record for your adventuring exploits. To open it, select logs from the main menu, followed by challenge log. Alright, cool. An active help entry has been added. What is in the challenge log? I've never looked at it before. Okay. Oh, okay. I get it. Okay. Armor and Blacksmith Guild. I think if I go to the Culinarians Guild, I can see them there. Question mark. Maybe not. I have to go to lower decks, so, oh. Oh, there isn't one near there. Well, poo. After Castle looks like the closest one. Alright, so let's go to the After Castle. I forgot where I was going. Alright, After Castle. Alright. You know what it was? It's because this area looked familiar. You know, all this looked similar, that's why. Jan Delaney sent you? Let me guess. The barmy fool's lost his tools. Pardon me, the appendages of his very soul. Again, and is thrashing and tossing like the end of days is nigh? The man brings it on himself. If he toned down the theatrics and went about his work like an earnest craftsman, I dare say he'd save himself these misunderstandings. No, I've not a whit of sympathy for the fool. You, however, have my pity, indeed, for having to play audience to his winging. I don't know if that's supposed to be whining, but... Any road, this should shut him up for a while. Tell him that if he loses these, I'll graft the next pair to his bloody hands. Dude, okay, well. Alright, next we have to go to... Let's see. Looks like Alda is cheaper, so let's go to Alda, and then we'll go to Gridania. I could have used... Why did I use teleport? Why did I waste skill? I could have used return. Okay, well... Pretty. Okay, to the Alchemist Guild. Okay. Also, my allergies have been hitting me very hard, to the point where my nose is just like, at random times a day, just want to run so much. And I always forget to take an allergy pill because I think I'll be okay, and then I'm at work and miserable, and have no allergy pill because I forget at home because I think I'll be fine. You've come on behalf of Jandelaney. Jandelane. Why, I just furnished him with a fresh batch of my special creations last week. I realize the man's services are in demand, but it would be physically impossible for him to exhaust the entire supply so soon. Stolen, you say? An unfortunate turn of events indeed, if not entirely unexpected. You see, the man is something of a genius, and genius is often misunderstood by modest minds. Trust me, as I speak from intensive personal experience. Yes, great minds must band together in trying times, lest the realm be deprived of our talents. And so I command you, deliver this parcel to Jandelane with all speed. Okay. Alright, now I have to go to Gridania. Okay. Carpenter's Guild is this way. Hello. A message from Jandelane, you say? So he's lost another one? Does that man not understand that wood simply does not grow on? Actually it does, at least in a manner of speaking. But the fact remains that resources are in short supply. For all his flowery words, if his tools were truly an extension of his very being, one would think he'd find a way to hold on to them for more than a fortnight or two. Jandalane's skills are not to be doubted, but his temperament leaves much to be desired. Still, it's not my place to judge. Take this to him and let us both hope he is right and he will right his ways. Okay. Then I go back to Limsa. God, it's getting expensive. Alright. This way. Up. Port. Okay. Sorry, just reporting a gold spammer is all. We don't need those type in our guild. In our game, not our guild. The heck? Okay. Oh, okay. I'm glad it's daytime while I'm doing this. Could this be? Yes, I can feel it. The light returns to my eyes. Power courses up through my fingers. I live. And as I live, this unspeakable embodiment of ugliness must die. Begone, foul demon. And so I ask, how does it feel, madame? Why, it's as if but a single magnificent moment I traveled beyond the void and returned to life as the embodiment of all that is beautiful in this world. And you called him a madman, okay. He shouldn't have even helped you. Could it be? Yes, it must. How else to explain such power? You're the one whose coming was foretold. You, yes, you are the aesthetician. In the flesh, madame. I am Jen Delane, crafter of the coiffures. I've never seen that word before, sorry. So divine that Menfina herself doth begrudge my clientele their beauty. But let us speak of you, madame. For a moment ago stood a fashion challenge frump. Now there stands a beauty reborn. My character's like, And you are the one I must thank for reviving my soul, that I must once again bestow my gifts on a realm bereft of beauty, a kindness I intend to repay in full. Do you fear that your own hairstyle has become passé? Fear the specter of ugliness threatening to consume you? Fear not, friend, for it shall not survive my wrath. I'm like, Oh, sparkly. As the madame before you, as this very realm we call home, from an abyss of unfathomable drabness, you shall rise anew. My clients have been known to make reservations moons, even years in advance, but you shall know no such troubles. No, for providing a staunch ally to a good taste, when all others turn a blind eye, I gladly place myself at your beck and call. Yes, the next time you find yourself plagued by aesthetic ennui, never seen that word before. You need only ring the crystal bell from the comfort of any inn room at which you have taken up lodgings. Jen Delane shall hasten to the scene. Yes, in a flash. The dreary, uninspired life you have hits here, so I have no idea. Known shall end. You shall travel to the realm beyond and return to us as a beauty reborn. I love how dramatic he is. I give to you this as a token of the trust between us. Treasure it, for it is the key to a world of aesthetic wonders ordinary men shall never know. Oh, Master Jen Delane, do come back. I've not made my next appointments. I love this quest line. It's so easy, but you're able to get an awesome prize afterwards. Complete. Esthetician now available. So, what this means is there are areas where you can actually buy different hairstyles, I believe different hair colors too, I'm not quite sure. But you can change your appearance in buying new items, and then you can go into your in-room. There's like a little bell. You hit the bell, call for him, and you can change your appearance if you so choose to. But yeah, like I said, I love getting him. I never really have used him before, but it's still like a fun little quest to get and to watch, like his dramatic little cutscenes and all that. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and actually here. I'm going to return to Older real quick so that I can work on my Thermaturge? I think it is. Let me see. I was about to say if it loads. Yeah, my Thermaturge. Because I want to get my Thermaturge up to at least level 20? I think I have to be in order to do it's probably Pirate's Quest. Well, the dungeon for it's probably Pirates. But here, I'm gonna go in my normal up here out of the way place. Alright. So that's gonna be all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe, stay happy. And I'll talk to y'all later, and I hope you enjoyed that little cutscene that I posted of me during Ross's stream. Bye.